Hi friends of Bunny Hollows Crafts. I'm working on the mini album for the swap. I went ahead and matted the whole thing in red, and I did do inserts for the front and the back. I may continue and put a pocket or something under there, I don't know. And then the back, I just put 3 flaps on. So I went ahead, and this is the other thing you have to do to your hinge, is put score tape on both sides. And notice I put it near the top, not over, but near the top. You certainly don't want it down in there because you want these pages not to get stuck where they don't need to get stuck. Okay, so I was going to do the cover, but I think we'll put the pages in first because I like to leave my cover to the last so that as you're moving it around, it doesn't get scraped up, you know. So this is, to me, the most terrifying part of all, but we're going to get through it together. I've done it many times, but it still continues to terrify me. So first thing you need to do is take your pages, and mine are all decorated. There's just 3 of them. Make sure you get them in the order you want. I know I want this one to be my first. I planned that out when I did the cover so that these 2 would go together. So first, I always do this. Just open it up and just do a dry fit. Boy, it's pretty tight. We only made these like a 1/4 inch shorter than the page. I think I'm going to trim the corners. You can just trim it down like that. Just take your scissors. Here, let me pick it up because my scissors have lost their sharp. Okay, I'm going to use different scissors. So just trim them at a corner like that. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm going to go through and do all of that, and then we'll put the pages in. Okay, we're ready. All my corners are trimmed. My first page is right here. Have ready your pokey tool and this, because you're going to need something too. And let's just get on. I raised the tripod a little bit to help us. So what you want to do, we've done our dry fit, but let's do it again now that I've trimmed the corners. It should go on much easier. It does. Okay, and that won't damage the hinge in any way. So with the pokey tool, let's just get into it. Pull back that tape just a little ways. Okay. First page sets the tone for everything else. If it's going to get crooked, it's going to happen right here. So that's why it's terrifying to me. So get your hand in there really good. If you have a flap on the back, like I have a flap on the back right there, see it flapping? Hold it. So you got it with my fingers so that sometimes that gets in the way of putting it on the hinge. So start on the back. So I've got it started back here. I'm holding it towards the back and away from that adhesive that's exposed. I'm going to sit it down. Make sure it's even on here. Don't go all the way to the bottom. See where I went right there? Can you see a little ways, about not a 1/4 inch, but more than 1/8 away from that score line? So when you get it nice and straight on there, and then just pull your tape gently. I'm going to push down because I'm scared. Okay, so just push down. Okay. Whew, we're in there. So let's do this. All right. Okay, let's turn it over. Got it fairly straight. This is where you have to go on a hunting expedition because this is fairly far up in there. You got to grab it with your pokey tool. So you have to kind of play with your page a little bit. Just reach up in there, pull it out. It's like a crochet hook. And just pull gently. You don't want to have to go hunting this thing. You don't want to break it. Just push it down. We're going now. I feel much better. Okay, and see where we wrote when we were building the hinge? Nobody's ever going to see that. Don't be afraid to write on your things. So page 2 is this one. I'm pretty sure. Yes, and make sure it's straight up and down. All right, so let's pick up our tape. Put this one in, being mindful of this one. You want them to be even. There's another flap. I'm holding those closed, pushing that flap out of the way and getting it on here. And that flap's in there. Getting it on there. Okay, now pushing it down, not all the way. that looks good actually. Okay, so just holding it down and pulling the tape. Okay. I'm going to just push it from that side. It's a little bit easier. Okay. So let's go hunting for this one. You got to sort of turn your hook so that you kind of grab it like that. And again, don't hold too tight here because that could break the tape. Just hold it and there, that tape just broke. There, got it. Okay, things are falling off on my desk. When you're nearing the end of a project, it's just a mess. When I finish this totally out, I will do a walkthrough for you. Last page, right here it is. All right, and it goes that way. Boy, I thought I had, I guess I'm right. It really doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you get them straight up and down. Like the back of this lifts up, you wouldn't want to have that. And there's a pocket, you would hate to put the pocket in there upside down, right? So let's pull off our tape. Not off, up, just a little bit. Okay. Hold down your flap back there so it doesn't mess you up. Get it on. Push it down. Why doesn't that feel like it wants to go? There. Okay. All right, that looks good. Okay, holding that corner down. I'm telling you, a baby album is so much worse than this. This is only 3 pages. As you put more pages in, this bulks up and you don't have much room to work with. Those are much scarier than these. Okay, one more. I knew I got lucky with those others. I caught each one of them on the first time. There we go. Just kind of pull and then press down. And our pages are in. Look at there. Okay, let's do the cover. Whoops, one of my corners is sticking. Let's do the cover. I've done some prep work to make this go faster. I've cut the gingerbreads for the front. So let's glue those on. The only thing I have left to do is go back through the pages and check to see if I want to add some stickers or put a little something on each, because as I'm making it, I'm going pretty fast and you want to go back and double check. Okay, that's not straight. There we go. You want the front to be straight. Okay, let's use this. Okay. I made this little guy to put on there. I thought I might put him kind of, I may wait and add something else because it looks a little blank. So I'm not going to put him on yet, but that's the idea. So I have a spine ready. Let's set that. Will you hold yourself up? Okay, no you won't. I took a piece of the paper and I just put the stickers on it. I thought it turned out pretty cute. So a little glue. Okay, so just flip her over. Put her down. Looks pretty good. Oh, that's really cute. I like it. When I'm holding it up like that, I can see that edge right there is not caught good. Probably didn't get glue right on the corner, so I'm just gonna put a little piece in there, a little drop, wipe it down. Just really press down on your corners and your edges. Okay, let's put on the back. And for that, I cut the houses. So let's just put that on. Wow, I can't believe we got the pages in without any fuss. Usually I have a little fuss, but it's just takes experience. They're not hard, and clipping those corners made a big difference for us. So, okay, glue, you can't clog at this moment. Why would you clog at this moment? Really? Okay, what's going on? You have to come out. Okay. We're gonna stop. Okay, I took those pliers that you see right there and pried off the tip. I don't know what's wrong with it, but that was bizarre. All my glue is dried. Okay, let's just stick it on. If that's the worst thing that happened, that's pretty good. Okay, I know I'm gonna have extra glue because I didn't use the fine tip, but not to worry. All right, wipe that off my fingers. Spread all that glue out. Okay guys, I will clean out that tip with a little pot of boiling water. Thank you guys for watching. If I can get the final walkthrough done, I will upload it this afternoon. You guys, I hope you've enjoyed this process.